boy. Yeah, man.
Oh, fuck, get your chick.
Ndoda lokhu leli.
Ndoda, awufaka ntsuzikamba nje.
Chika samba che siyaphuza.
Ndoda, mana vele zama ukuthi ngichaye fast.
Haya ndoda ungagezi chika.
Ndoda lapho kuvela ngahaya.
Member yam, yananzelela sivela ngaphi. Member yam, these days sekublind. Member yam, lapha mele sithuni isipani. Ngaba iswisi singakhohlwa sivela ngaphi. Member yam, yananzelela sivela ngaphi. Member yam, these days sekublind. Member yam, lapha mele sithuni isipani. Ngaba iswisi singakhohlwa sivela ngaphi. Ngabe kuthiwa ngakhala kakhulu nyaphela ivoice. Between ukuthula lokukhala yazi sweli choice. Maybe ngwesi isikhathi ba right akubi ngcono. Veni shota mbijana I guess you never know bro I'm powerless. Karutubo liyathamula ama consequence ongasukuma yarafula. Nevertheless mini story nyaskruphula ngitholi success lami nthuche bengigugula. Ngiyabe lokho blame abantu kuze kube nini. Jika my excuse kodwa ngela ama meaning. Ngedisa usathana ukuthi athola ama winning. Abantu bebona ama version ngodubo kimi. Nyapressa nyapusha nyaphanda. Story sakudala indlala sokumeze ngibambe umpaka. Lami mphile sikuna mfana. Member yam, yananzelela sivela ngaphi. Member yam, these days sekublind. Member yam, lapha mele sithuni isipani. Ngaba iswisi singakhohlwa sivela ngaphi. Member yam, yananzelela sivela ngaphi. Member yam, these days sekublind. Member yam, lapha mele sithuni isipani. Ngaba iswisi singakhohlwa sivela ngaphi. Yabuza ubuhlungu uzibuze wayo ungakhali. Balamanga indoda feli phakathi kwesinye isikhathi uyabuza ubuhlungu strong. Funa ukuveza okuphakathi nxa impilo isala wena ungenzani. Glory being delayed and denied when ungenzani. Whoever said patience pays kazake miswe njengami. No direction in life ngizibuza ukuthi mphilelani. Kume njani into azikho state sani ziyathatharinga. Does it make sense ngathi indlala yalambisa. Zezwa thuquma zabonke ejampisa. Best plan thola something lawe khavisa. I'm not perfect kodwa iqiniso yaliqiva. Ngahlala ngiready maybe something isingavuka. Wesi ngingalinda ntrena kase kube lula. So help me God ngiweak ngiyaqhuka. Sizo lakhe endaweni ezinje nyabe ndufuna. Member yam, yananzelela sivela ngaphi. Member yam, these days sekublind. Member yam, lapha mele sithuni isipani. Ngaba iswisi singakhohlwa sivela ngaphi. Member yam, yananzelela sivela ngaphi. Member yam, these days sekublind. Member yam, lapha mele sithuni isipani. Ngaba iswisi singakhohlwa sivela ngaphi. Nkulunkulu baba, cela umbusise mina labangani bami. Konke sikwenzayo, wonke umsebenzi esiwuthintayo, cela ubusise. Siyacela Nkulunkulu baba, senze sambe endleleni eyiyo. Ngegama lika Jesu Kristu. Amen. Member yam, yananzelela sivela ngaphi. Member yam, these days sekublind. Member yam, lapha mele sithuni isipani. Ngaba iswisi singakhohlwa sivela ngaphi. Member yam, yananzelela sivela ngaphi. Member yam, these days sekublind. Member yam, lapha mele sithuni isipani. Ngaba iswisi singakhohlwa sivela ngaphi.
Hello, what's up? This is Lyts Out, the rapper from Mzilikazi, Bulawayo, you Zimbabwean boys and company. Hey, my name is Lyts Out. Guess you know by now, boys and company. Yeah, my art represents a lot about me, especially how I socialize with people and how I was socialized, because most of my songs mina vele mbala about into engizibonayo in around me, in and around me, whether okunye kube kuvela phakathi kwami. I write about myself, and sometimes I write stories that I see. So yeah, the art engiyenzayo represents a huge part of me, a very big part of me. Mina, I'm inspired by making change. making change and setting marvelous standards for the coming generation. Like amfuna uphomba ukuphela like one of those rappers ukuthi nyabe sengubuda simbayimbaye living an ordinary life, ngirenta ku-2 rooms, ngisebenza kuthiwa lana yayihlabela, but ngifuna usethi standard sokuthi oboys ngabe mbona bethi lay successful because yayihlabela ngenxa begcine sebefuna ukungena labo egamini, and even having entrepreneurs from my township because babona mina I made it through music. I used my music to become an entrepreneur. So I'm really inspired by making change and setting a good standard. For me now, my art means imali. I value my art a lot, but above everything, art yami means something that I can turn to when I'm feeling very low, because at times when I'm feeling depressed or feeling sad, there are lights out songs that I listen to lift up my spirit, not because they are motivational songs, but because they remind me of a certain point in my life where I felt a certain way, and that way is like feeling great, like ngifeel I'm on top of the world. Studio this is going to be it, this is my breakthrough. So yeah, art yami kuyanyenza ngifeel ukuthi art yami it's not just something that I use to try and earn a living, but something that I tend to for mental strength. You can't separate art from politics, you can separate art from religion and society and from environmental views. You cannot restrict art. The moment you try to restrict art, so art should be used in everything. Art is part of life. So how can you remove something that is part of life? Yeah, I believe art should be used to express the ugly and also the beautiful side of life, and also the painful side of life, because as I said before, sometimes you feel low and you need something that can take you back to a time where you felt like you were on top of the world. So and at times you also listen to music that relates to someone who is feeling sad, so it helps. I believe that art should always be used to express everything, like the beauty and the ugly and the painful side of life. Yeah, now as for me, I believe art yami impact enkulu in my community, because I would like to refer to a freestyle that I did on gender-based violence. Three friends, they contacted me telling me that my verse speaks reality, and they know people who have been through what I was talking about on that verse about gender-based violence. So my art is at a point where isilalelwa kakhulu, like abantu bafuzwa every single word sifuzwa to uzathini Lights Out. So I have to make a mark. Angimezanga mvuzisi, so that's why lami ngithuni art ele contribution enkulu ku community yami. Right now I'm working on a mixtape. It's called Mzilikazi. Yeah, it's the Mzilikazi mixtape. So it's 9 international instruments, renowned hip hop beats from renowned songs, and one original, one exclusive. So no release dates yet. I'm still in the recording stage. I think 30% of the songs have been recorded and mixing and mastering CNZ. So that's my top priority, Katis. Mixtape yami, and on all songs ama solo tracks ingoma zonke. So yeah, something suicidal kunzima, so angazi kuyaphuma yini. So that's why I'm taking my time. Ngifuna ukujaha ngihle ngikhiphe masinya. I want to take my time. The name Lights Out vele bekuyi nickname from a high school. My real name is Limon. So khona khana that cool thing yokuthi sesinika nama nicknames. So yami from ibizo lami Limon kuthathu LY, then AWTS ngoba ngulights. That was just even the spelling kwakungu LYTS, but ngokuya kwesikhathi mina ngaqala uku-edela i-meaning to that name. I even ngatshintsha le spelling ngoba ngulights, sibili ama lights, meaning ukuthi lights out. Alright, out emnyama le lights out. But the guy, every time when he holds the mic, he knocks the lights out. Yeah, that's the feeling that I developed in ngokubuya le visuality lights out. My dream collaboration would be to work with Jay-Z. Jay-Z. Angibona senisipanelo Jay-Z. Ebe semfikile ilevel elani lokuthi sembona ukuthi angazi. Yeah. It's too far-fetched, eh? But yeah, I think vele ikhothi ithiwa ya maphupho ami sefezekile. Mina ngizibona lami ngu-same level khona phana kubo BET, and I don't let anyone who thinks otherwise enyenze feel like I won't achieve my dream. Mina the strong feeling angazi asazi ukuthi oh yeah, these rhymes gonna take me, bro. In the next 5 years, film production company yami should be up and running. I want to invest in agriculture. Yeah, ngimbaleke town yabona kwana sihamba hlala emakhaya lapha sesishaya imali agriculture. Bona nika sokulula ukuthi mbhale izingoma ngoba agriculture into icycle yangikhona, into zangikhona ziyasustain. Gcina usungasanidi ezinye izinto, usutshona life yakho yonke abusukwazi ukuthi ama expenses semalutshwana. Na vele umuntu business oriented, ngicabanga imali in all that I do. Ikubona even noma kuthiwa uphoma kule feature lights uzibani uchaye ingoma buzongena jeki namphomba ukuthi athi feature umuntu lwana ivalue my art kakhulu. I'm not saying ukuthi sengabhadalisa umuntu feature, but at least make me see how we are going to try to get the money, even if ngasozibuye. But ungangitshela ukuthi le ngoma enje plan ukuthi siyithathe sihambe la ku-organization enje yabona lami ngiyafeel ukuthi at least member le is profit oriented. So mina in the next 5 years vele ngibona ngani abende media empire serious and international standard. Ayikhona into ezodlala, into zama series. Lights out ku social media lamthola. Just search for Lights wako Bulawayo. Angisho bona wayengasathanga Lights Out. search engines e-internet ungathi lights out vele kuyaphuma into eziningi ezinye ezilama-million followers, million likes. Thina lights out ngapha nengceyo labo 800, so khona ukhani u-optimize ukuthi abantu bekuthole lula, yabona. So ngathi lights wakobulawayo, so yandinga ku-lights wakobulawayo. That's where you can learn more about me. Ku-Instagram, ku-Facebook, ku-Twitter, la ku-YouTube, lights wakobulawayo. Now the best advice that I have ever received was from Mpho Mambira, a member of the Bongo Love Band. He told me to leave a good mark everywhere that I go. Like, yabona wanchinja i-perspective, yabona kwesinye isikhathi you get into partnerships and collaborations, ugcina ubona ukuthi lapha umbeni uyasetshenziswa or you are underappreciated, and ube ku position yokuthi if wena you start speaking your mind or start ukusebenza ngendlela ofuna ngayo according to your standards, uyakwanisa